Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy. It's your boy. I wanted to shoot. I saw, we all saw, I'm not going to say we all, Game Awards yesterday. In the realm of fighting games, we did get shafted. You know, there, uh, there was a lot of this derisiveness regarding fighting game of the year. We all thought that, hey, um, there wasn't much competition for, there wasn't much competition in that regard in terms of AAA releases, but you guys could have put some, some indie darlings up there, or we could have just passed this year, or we could have been a bit more fair. I mean, you guys look kind of stupid putting Sifu up there because of just the way fighting games are categorized. Because beat 'em ups, technically any game with any kind of combat, can be considered a fighting game, and that's why it's a term that's very vacuous, even though we know what it means. But a fighting game can be a character action game or a beat 'em up. But just because we get those vague technicalities doesn't mean you get to do things like that when a head-to-head fighter typically, well, the first image of what a fighting game is in your mind is typically some sort of head-to-head fighter, 2D, 3D, 2.5D. Maybe it's strictly 2D playing. Maybe we have 8-way run. Maybe there's some platforming. Maybe, you know. But here we are today, and I'm going to be doing a live re-react to Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 trailers, breaking it down, looking at some stuff, having a big old think. I need you guys to head over here and sub to the channel real quick. Boom. RyderKickProductions. Let's go. I already know what it is. Boom, boom. Here it is for you. Here we are. Got stuff here. There's content here. You already know. This probably instantly, all this big circle, forgive my, yeah, I have shit motor skills. That probably dates everything. That probably automatically dates the video, but whatever, 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 whatever. I will. I will. Let's get down to it. Street Fighter 6.
Come on, break that beat. Everybody feel cooking?
Oh shit, got Dee-Jay. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
Nice. Soulful. First thing we want to look at. Now we do know that in the World Tour mode, it's there are gonna be some open areas. I don't know if it's gonna be open world, but there are gonna be some open areas. You might get to travel to a few stages or a few different enclosed levels. We do know that for every you will get to study, learn moves, and add them to your move set. We just saw some Hadoukens. Got the Sonic Boom. Got a few Sonic Booms in there. Shoryuken, Blake Slam, assist. Do you see that? Oh shit. Get back to it. I shouldn't have done that. Do you see that? We're looking at assists here. So there's going to be an assist. We have fucking strikers in Street Fighter. I never would have guessed getting actual in a mainline Street Fighter game. And you'll probably be able to. No word yet. No word yet on if it's on if you get to select a striker or assist, or if your striker is very clearly your sensei. Because there will be a mentoring moveset system, kind of similar to the Xenoverse games, where you will be able to meet, interact with the character, learn their moves. What else we got? Art of Fighting chops. We get the Art of Fighting karate chop mini game. Straight up art of fighting. What is this? What is this? Got food? We hungry boys? Oh shit, got the Sean boy. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Just a tease of the various mini games. I hope we have a whole suite of mini games. That would make me very, 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 very happy. Big Amazon girl. Fashionista Bayonetta Abel, basically.
He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power.
I see. Jean Paul or JP. I'm assuming that JP, I think he's either French as well or he's Canadian. I'm assuming he's a Jean Paul. And I'm pretty sure Jean Paul has a connection to psycho power or soul energy, whatever you call the purple magic stuff that people sometimes throw around. Look at this.
Showtime, baby!
Little Dee-Jay, one, Marisa,
An honor, to be sure.
Jean Paul. Like, he even has bison colors, Jean Paul. You notice that Manon has kicks and things, and she also has grapples. She's some sort of grappler. Everyone was looking at her design and going, "Oh shit, it's Femme-able." They're doing Femme-able, and I think they are doing Femme-able, but they're just taking it in a completely different direction. And I like what I see from Manon. But honestly, if we were gonna get Femme-able, I would have preferred, Lolly Karate Ka Able. Just me, just a preference. It would have been a bit more dynamic. But this is good too. She has big Bayonetta energy. Big Bayonetta energy. Get back into it. Damn, look at these kicks. Marisa has just like mounted side punch. Back mounted side punch. Amazing. Jean Paul, I think Jean Paul, he's giving me energy like he's a reincarnation of Bison. Or maybe he's Bison's like original body or something. Like, it feels like Jean Paul's connected with this power very intimately. He's got the Bison colors. He's like, and there's something about his fashion choices, his choice of dress that go very eloquent, but also nobility. Like nobility, possibly royalty, and he's very confident and strong. So I'm like, we're getting shades of Bison, and maybe Jean Paul is maybe that voice is Jean Paul, telling us about the power and referring to Bison and Bison's search for a proper container for psycho power. Bison found the psycho drives, which are conduits to help his body or bodies harness and manipulate the power. And that's why he had a whole bunch of clone bodies, some of which are like have biotechnology or biotechnological components going on, because he wanted the perfect body. He wanted the perfect conduit, and he wanted that conduit to be a body that his consciousness could be transferred into. Very interesting. Ladies are getting flipped on the screen. Not even on the screen anymore. Fuck it. Look at this. He has counters. She can go through projectiles. I see kicks. Look at that. We got stands and teleport. We got teleportation, pop-ups, stands coming from Jean Paul. Manon has this move that can seemingly go through projectiles. I'm trying to see if I can actually find it. That's what it seems like it can be able to do. And Marisa is still just beating the shit out of you. I see Dee-Jay he's got plenty more kicks. He's got some cool things going on. Oh, come on. Very nice. Ooh. I see. What a unique direction to take the grappling in. There's a lot of judo going on, but basically she's using the energy transference from her dancing moves to give her sufficient force to throw around an opponent that would be bigger than her. In this case, uh, Marisa, and Marisa is just like limited grappling. It's very grounded in wrestling, but her striking is good. She's big. She's got big, beefy limbs. They get all up in your face, all up in your jaw. She's swinging. Like, please know how to block. She's coming forward that ass. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! They're giving Dee-Jay capoeira. Dee-Jay's a kickboxer, but you can tell ever like Capcom learned about capoeira and was like, we should put that on Dee-Jay, and they were teasing it, and they show him doing some capoeira in Street Fighter 4. So they've been playing with this idea for a while conceptually. So yes, just give him a few capoeira moves. He can still be a kickboxer. It could be, or you can just, move him over into being a capoeira fighter since you only have one. you know, how many boxers do you have? How many karateka do you have? How many weird military How many kickboxers do we have? How many kickboxers are straight up kickboxing? How many are doing Thai boxing? How many are doing some sort of weird um military style kickboxing with another art like Guile's kickboxing with Sambo, or um Alex's pro wrestling with kickboxing striking. Like how many characters are doing certain fighting styles? So I like to see a bit more diversity, even if it's things that we've technically seen before in Street Fighter or in other games. Jean Paul Special. Let's see it. Look, look, damn. Everyone's good. Hold on. Dee-Jay has fireball feint. Dee-Jay has fireball feints, which that's gonna be the real mind games. I can't wait. You got to see everyone's special. You see, there's Proving Ground, Battle Hub. What are the other moves? Oh, those are the two big moves. They're pushing. I can't wait. There's so much to unpack. Is jam-packed with content. Not everyone's going to see absolutely everything, which is why you need to watch you need to watch a small variety of people's reactions and breakdowns, because you never know what you're gonna get. Some people aren't picking up on certain things, other people are. What's going on here? We're gonna move on to Tekken 8, and we're gonna see what's going on over there with Tekken 8.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Okay. Okay. Symbolism. Entrusted with hope. People get mad when I say that Jin Kazama, personality-wise, is the driest. He's got a good amount of character development, and we got to the point where like we know why he's like stoic ellipses man, but even he's dry for that. And I'm tired of him getting cool outfits. I'm tired of his traditional Kyokushin based karate getting cooler in every installment. I'm tired of him getting raw ass outfits, and like it doesn't fit him. Like he should be wearing a white traditional, slightly dirty karate gi, and he should have no drip at all. And he's being pulled design wise in three different directions. Oh, is he a hype beast? Is he dressed like a sad boy? Like, what are we doing here? Is he actually dressed like probably how he should be dressed, incredibly simple? Because this type of shit doesn't mean anything to him. Like, Tekken characters and KOF characters have drip. They know they've been dressed. They like we call those games, that particular avenue fighting games, we nickname them ranch, because the characters be dressing. Strong ass designs here. back to this. Now, Tekken 7 was built as the end of the Mishima saga, but a lot of people had a problem with it being marketed as that and advertised as that, because an end to the Mishima saga would be resolution for all or almost all mainline living Mishima characters, Mishima bloodline characters. And we got a resolution for one, maybe. There's a voice in here which could be, sounds a little bit like Kazuya. It's a little bit, but more, sounds a lot more like Heihachi, or at least to me. And I'm like, I don't know if I was hallucinating or something, but this is the whole point of the rewatch and the re-react, that we can get a whole bunch of things here. Jun is back. I don't know if she is a living memory, living flashback, non-canonical appearance, like Kasumi. Although, if she's playable, and Harada says, hey, she's playable, she's important to the story and she's playable, she might be back to wherever she was for 20 fucking years. Here's the problem I have with that. She's already been all but confirmed dead. So there would be a problem. So there might be a problem with her just coming back. Mind you, there's the comic Tekken Forever. Tekken Forever was basically about explaining who Unknown was, but also where Jun went. It was canceled after one issue, and we still really kind of don't know why. But maybe there's some interesting new ideas that could have been in that comic, or maybe that, or interesting ideas that could have been in the comic, or that might have inspired design things in the comic that might have inspired something going on in Tekken 8. Maybe this is all new lore and all new stuff. We do get later glimpses of a possible stage that looks like it's in some other dimension, and it's possible that maybe after Jun fought Ogre, that she wasn't necessarily killed, but rather transported to this different dimension, and that's where she's been for the past 20 years in the mainline series. Now, we do know that she's unknown too, that the force spirit that she had, there's some sort of nebulous connection to the wolf nature spirit, the werewolf nature spirit that captured the first unknown, which has been confirmed to be one of Jun's sisters, and got his hands on her and possibly corrupted her. But also there might be some devil gene fuckery going around, and that's how she becomes Unknown 2. But Unknown 2 is a non-canon character from a non-canon game. Does it matter at all? Let's watch. Oh, there's a shrine. Oh, are we back in Osaka? Looks like, Okinawa. Ooh, drip, motorcycle. That sounds like Kazuya, but he sounds a lot older and a lot more like his father. Let's go. Look at Paul. People really don't like Dirty Paul's outfit. I'm like, it's nothing about Dirty Paul's outfit other than his shirt, and the general grungy nature of that outfit is actually dirty. In fact, he looks incredibly clean. Not with counting more facial hair being on the face, and the fact that he's looking scrunklier, like he's more stressed because he's even broker now. But nothing on quote unquote Dirty Paul is dirty. Everything but the shirt is so fresh and so clean. So I'm not understanding where that name came from. Look at Paul. Look at Law. Oh, it's hard to look at Law when Law is doing what the fuck? Maybe. Yeah, that helped slightly. Let's take it back. Here. Up. Back. Look at this. Look at this. Now, I'm hoping this is Forest, but based on the placement of the chest scars, this is probably Marshall. Don't know what the obsession with making Marshall look younger is. This should be Forest. Marshall looks like he's a little older than Forrest, rather than being 20 to 40 years. Forrest is senior, roughly 20 to 30 years. His son's senior. It's insane. Let Marshall, and I'm hoping that maybe Forrest will be DLC, or that we will have items that turn Marshall into Forrest, like we kind of got in Tekken 7. We got Forrest's haircut, and there was a few other things you could have equipped to make Marshall look a little like Forrest. But I'm hoping that we'll have items that just do character switching. You know, because Jun is back, Asuka fans are on suicide watch. My heart goes out to them. Maybe that's something that's going to be doing. Asuka had tons of build up. She's a joke character now because people would rather see her be a joke and and have her rivalry slash lesbian crush thing going on with Lily than actually do something in the story. And there's a way you can balance that and have her do both. And they keep dropping the ball with her. And now Jun's back. As long as people like tomboys and people like Asuka will have a place on the roster. Asuka Tekken 7, her numbers are decent. Not everyone's playing her, but she has better numbers than a lot of people on that roster. So you can expect her uh, coming back, and we're going to talk about that maybe a little later, or maybe we're just going to parrot what I'm saying right now. But yes, this should be Forrest. I'm upset that it's Marshall. And it's confirmed that it's Marshall. Bruh, look at that. Look at Jack. Is this Jack's opening? He's just flying in with a gun like that. Like, King. Most people aren't talking about King's new drip. Bruh, he's teleporting the gun in slash calling an airstrike when he does that forward. Lovely. It's gonna be the meatiest of meaties. Look at him. This looks like this Jack does not look like the Jack, the Jack, the one who's intelligent, the one who cares about Jane, the one who has good relations with the other robots and cyborgs on the cast, even though a lot of them are diametrically opposed to one another and want to kill one another. Um, he has good relationships with basically all of them. This looks like a mass-produced Jack model. That's what this looks like. And maybe you can customize him to look a bit more unique, but I think this is the design. I think they want this to be the Jack, even though he looks like a mass-produced model. It looks like there's like 15,000 more of him on the horizon. King. Most people don't see the lace, the beads. They're really going for that. They're getting that Pueblo American look, that strong Mesoamerican look. From the Pueblo peoples and the indigenous South American peoples. And they're bringing that. They're bringing a lot of that because you can get a lot of Native Americans, indigenous American people who settled in tribes, groups, communities uh, in Central America, South America. They have their own rich history. Bringing that, incorporating it into the lucha, putting some good Aztec shit and some Pueblo American shit on King. Yes, can we get an African Jaguar King outfit, turquoise mask, helmet for King? I think that would be dope. Let's take a look. Look at that. Look at that. We have stage hazards. Hitting a heavy or hitting a string and a wall splat or a wall bound, if bound is in the game, at certain parts of the stage. We're looking at destruction, stage hazards. I think this is Tekken finally doing a little bit with Mortal Kombat, and DOA, and even Guilty Gear Strive is doing with some sort of stage hazards at the wall. I enjoy, I enjoy gimmicks like that. They're fucking stupid. I like looking at them as much as I like turning them off and just playing the game. This is interesting. Let's head over to see what Lars is doing. Lars has some MMA gloves on. He's got some grappling gloves. Wait, no, these are normal gloves and they're padded just to look like grappling gloves. There's a bit of gold in here. This could either be part of his boot or it could be some sort of knuckle duster. He's wearing some sort of armored trench coat, kind of like the captain's uniform from his Tekken 7 stuff. This looks like it's the scabbard for Togo's sword. So maybe he's full in his military commander bag. I need a body armor. I need a body armor. Straight up. Don't be fucking with me like this. I need a body armor. He's a superhero. People don't realize that Lars and Bob are superheroes. It's a very interesting direction to take Tekken newcomers in when they were introduced. Bob he's a trucker who works as a bounty hunter and a vigilante. He literally works as a masked vigilante hero. This dude comes out armored up like a common rider. He has a rider kick for one of his moves. He has a little flying rider kick, and it's not even overdone. It's just a flying kick he does. But he's always armored up. He looks really good with a helmet on his head. I think that's one of the reasons why he's got this ridiculous Super Saiyan lion banana bowl cut, flared bowl cut up. But Lars is pretty cool. I like Lars. Lars gang. Buff Lars. Let's go. You already know I like Lars. Look at that. And everybody has been going crazy about this. See the dash? The dash cancel. We might be getting advanced movement options like dash cancel using the heat system. That's the new system. I hope the rage system comes back. The rage or Netsu system comes back. I like rage drives. I like rage arts. Don't listen to people who are going, get rid of them. No, bring them back. You should listen to what you should listen to. You should weigh their criticism against against raw data. Take a few polls, talk to people. But I think rage system, heat system, wall bound. If you're gonna bring back wall bound, power crush, and the armor slash power crush systems can all um can all coexist, I think, in a Tekken game. I think there's enough room for gimmicks. I think this heat system is going to be movement plus buffs in the form of armor or power crushing or withstanding power crushing and additional iframe. So I already think that power crush or Tekken's version of the power crush is going to be fine. It's going to be protected because it's being integrated into the heat system. But I think heat is going to be used for movement because Tekken 8 is all about fuck footsies. Get in there, press buttons. Get in there, punch somebody. Now, because Tekken is a 3D is a 8-way 3D fighter, there are going to be footsies. There will be schmovement. Don't worry about your schmovement. They've got it. But I think, haha, the Leroy bar. I hope Leroy comes back. The Leroy Club in the back. I love it. He is the hero of New York, our secret hero. I do think this is just Bob has his own restaurant. Fucking Bob Burger. I want to eat there. They probably got the best chanko Probably stole Gonorrhea's chanko nabe recipe. If he's got a unique one. Bro. Exit full screen. And then let's go back to full screen because I was getting widescreen. I didn't know how to break out of that. Okay, let's get in here. Look at that. I actually don't think this is going to. I could be wrong, and I am willing to basically buy Tekken 8 day one. I am willing to at this point, but I'm still going to be playing Tekken 7. You know, I'm not going to probably drop Tekken 8 until until modding for Tekken 7 dries up, because modding for Tekken 7 is so great. We're getting Tekken 7 is the modding scene has given us 3 extra seasons. I'm telling you, I know everyone doesn't like mod. I know people don't like modding. I know modding is technically illegal, but if you're playing Tekken 7, especially if you're playing on PC, you got to grab yourself some mods. Same with Soul Calibur. We've gotten 3 additional seasons worth of content off of mods. That's how much content we've gotten. We've gotten costumes, characters, mechanics, cell shaded mode, and certain accessibility options. It's ridiculous. Whole characters, like it's wild, and you need to get your feet wet with that. If you're playing Tekken 7 and you're just tired of what we have already, which is still a lot of content, you know. I do want to do a companion video to this video, my wish list for Tekken 7 and Tekken 8, and maybe we might. But I know those videos have already been done to death already. So, unless you guys really want to see it, I don't really see the point in making them. But my thoughts is that I don't think this is going to end the conflict. Now, this game is being built as the end to the Mishima conflict and the Devil Gene saga, and I don't believe him. I don't believe him. But let's see. Kazuya, amazing drip as always. We see the Devil Gene install. This is something that people tell me that I predicted, and I'm sure many other people probably predicted it / wanted. We want Devil Gene to be a transformation. We want, and some even people even want Devil Gene to be an install. I want both, and I think this is moving closer to that. I want Tag 2. I want something closer to Tag 2, where Devil Jin is a stance / transformation. And with this, we can also have him or parts of him as an install. That's cool. Let's not waste the character slot. Devil Kazuya has been in these games as a stance / transformation. Everyone who has a transformation, this is an easy way to do it. Let's take a look at this. We see this. We see a heat dash into a dash cancel right here. See? We see some of that. And then he's going to... Ooh. We see some combos. We see transformations. We see some story canon transformations, which is backing up the theory / desire for Devil Jin to be rolled into Jin. I would like Omen stands to also still be a part of Jin's kit, and I would want Omen stands to just literally be Kazuya. I mean, not classic. I'm sorry. It's almost 5 a.m. here. Not Kazuya, Heihachi. We want Omen stands to be Heihachi. Because I'm pretty sure Heihachi's not going to be in the game, or if he is in the game, maybe they'll do something cool with the fact that he'll be one of those walking flashbacks canonically. I'm not here. I'm dead. Maybe they'll do a Nightmare Geese. I'm still on board with Heihachi Jack. Jack 8, Jack Hachi. Makes sense. Shout out to that Blasted Salami, everybody who did the collab for that Tekken 8 project. It seems like Some people at Bamco saw it and were like, some good ideas here. We already got our own shit, but this is some good ideas here. New glove. Damn, better cinematic. Jun is back, and Jun is going to do something to him. Give him some sort of new power. Might unlock his Kazama spiritual powers, which will probably give him perfect control over the devil gene. This is what I've been thinking. Jin is strong. He is the strongest out of the Mishimas and the Kazamas because he is the he has everything. He has the superhuman willpower and body of a Mishima and the superhuman speed and reaction time. Mishimas aren't normal just on their own. From the Hachijo clan, he's got the devil gene. From the Kazama clan, he might have the spiritual and psychic powers of the Kazama family. It's a good, and it's like we've only seen them in women, you know. Asuka was set up; her powers were working on Jin and undeviling him, you know, weakening his devil gene as she touched him, and we thought that was going to be a big part of his development, and they could write that back in. You know, they could write that. They could write Claudio's plan with Zhao Yu, even though we kind of saw what it might turn out to be in the pachinko game of all things. They could retcon it and write all that stuff back into the story mode if they want to. They should. Probably won't. Got the chain link. Oh, that's sexy. That's fucking money. Like, oh, hi Amy. Bye Amy. Sub to Amy on here on YouTube. That's the homie right there. Um, Sub comment like that, especially if you wanna maybe see a collab. But she's got her shit together. I don't. Um, but that was. But I think that Tekken 6 between Tekken 6. Ooh, between Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, it's like 5 a.m. here. I'm sorry. I've been trying to get this video out. Life has not allowed me to get this out. Between these two games, you got DNF Duel, you've got KOF 14, basically the Lux Edition. You've got KOF 15. You've got a whole bunch of indie darlings across the board. When it comes to fighting games, there's something for everybody. So just jump in. I want to learn Dive Kick, Nidhogg, Fantasy Strike, and playing old Street Fighter on the Capcom collections. I want waifus. You got your anime air dashers. I want kooky things. You can go and emulate old past games like Clay Fighter. The Ultra Clay Fighter is a fan project. It might be out this year or next year. There's the Neo Geo Color Revival project, which is so far is a few games. Most of them are fighting games. Those are great. There's Sonic the Fighters. There's even things that aren't fighting games that feel like fighting games when you play them, like Puyo Puyo Tetris, Tetris 99, and other things, and the fucking competitive Catherine. There's something for absolutely everyone in the realm of fighting games and non-fighting games that feel like fighting games when you play them. It's a little bit for everyone. And we're truly living in the golden age, even though we still have to deal with the fact people don't like rollback, and people don't want to buy Ethernet cords, and people don't want to get better internet, and internet is fucked in every part of the world, especially here in the West. They refuse to put down free copper for free fiber for everybody, or to revolutionize our internet so that we won't need it. All these other problems, accessibility options. People are whining about controllers. People gatekeeping the hobby. People being so hurtful to the community and hurtful to the hobby that we should attempt to gatekeep against them, even though gatekeeping is fundamentally wrong. everything. You can forget about it for just a little while and just enjoy fighting it. And that's what I want to do. That I'm committed to the mission of getting everybody into fighting games. Everybody who want to get in, who wants to experience it. Even though there's not much I can do. I don't have a platform, you know. This is a glorified hobby that I hope to turn into a job one day. Maybe that'll pan out in that direction, maybe it won't. But I just want everyone to be able to enjoy themselves. Um, thank you. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Shit, tell your enemies, tell your rivals, tell them to get in the damn ring. Run some sets, get some respect. I'm gonna edit this together. Minimal editing, because I like Scrub Talks being a bit off the cuff and reflecting more. But some Scrub Talks episodes, like the Smash or Pass Warframe, that's not gonna get a part 2 / probably not gonna get a part 2 till like Valentine's Day next year. Hint hint. Those things will be more edited and a bit more concise. I gotta stop not having time to record Scrub Talks because I wanted to do 2 to 3 episodes a month, doing different things, you know, especially since we have trouble with Castman. But this is a good thing to hold people who are interested, who are fundamentally interested in Castman over, even though they're not doing so well metric wise, and I probably shouldn't be doing them. But it's a good way to help diversify content on the channel. Yada yada yada. I'm stop talking now. Like, subscribe if you like this. I'll see you next time. I'm Ryder Red, or at least when the model's on the screen. I'm the man of a million names right now. I'm Common Strider. You should keep it locked. I'll see you guys next time.